Hello my paper friends, so today I am going to do an unboxing for you guys. I bought some 1920s vintage Dennison crepe paper in shell pink off of Etsy, and I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. So this is actually my first time seeing 1920s Dennison. I do have 1950s through 70s Dennison, and I really love working with it because the texture is really fun. I'll open this up. I do find that 1920s Dennison is a lot harder to find, especially if you want to be able to find all the colors. So this is definitely quite a treat for me. Oh wow. Okay, so this is the original packaging, Dennison Crepe. And I guess before they used to emboss shell pink. I guess it's like color 161, 10 feet by 20 inches wide. So they used to have a range of 50 colors. That's amazing. And here is their list of colors. And of course they used to have a whole bunch of craft books and sort of suggestions on how you could make table decorations and costumes out of this crepe paper. Here we go. So this is shell pink. So I don't know if you can tell, but this is a lot finer in texture than modern fine crepe. So for comparison, this is modern German fine crepe from Varrola, and this is modern Italian fine crepe from, I believe, Carto Tecnico Rossi. And this is 1970s Dennison in lavender. So actually, texture-wise, the 1920s paper is even softer and smoother than 1970s. And I also have some 1960s Dennison as well for comparison. Yeah, so you can see if you take a look at all the textures, the vintage crepe definitely has a finer texture and less grain in the paper than modern crepe, where you can kind of see the grain lines more easily. This is definitely finer. And then the vintage 1920s, I can feel the difference. It's like super soft. So this is like super amazing. Anyway, so if you would like to experiment with 1950s through 1970s Dennison Crepe, I do have some in my store, and I will link it below. Some of these colors are just really fantastic, and I realize you can't find them in modern crepe, so that is one of the reasons I actually have started working more and more with vintage Dennison. And I would say also that this sort of crepe paper tends to just look a lot more realistic in your projects. There is good stretch, and I usually use it laminated rather than directly, but you can also sort of directly use it as a fine crepe. So I hope this video was helpful for those of you who are thinking about exploring vintage Dennison or other vintage crepe papers. I'm currently still trying to get my hands on some Velvetex from Reed's, which was also a crepe paper company. But I find it even more difficult to kind of get Velvetex in the type of colors that I would work with. So I hope this video was helpful in introducing you to vintage crepe paper and some of the difference between it and modern crepe paper. If you thought this video was helpful, please go ahead and leave me some comments and let me know what else you want to know about crepe paper and about crepe paper art.